immediate gyro coming out. Honestly, I don't know who's going to win this. I feel like Nate can definitely interrupt most of Rob's 0 to death strings, but Jezo probably has the frame type because he's incredibly well practiced. He has those Luke ratio combos, and he has tech of his own. I remember he was a Wi-Fi grinder. He destroyed me when I used to play Hero back in the Wi-Fi days. He definitely has an amazing vantage state, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he does now. Yeah, he's got that burner boosting, he's got dash movement, and not just that, he has that stage control mentality when it comes to like knowing where to place his gyro and where to position himself, so kind of traps his opponent in a cage almost. Oh, trying to get the combo, gyro into the dare. Not going to pan out because Yousef not opting for the neutral get up. Probably not knowing the cheese, but just avoiding the option in general, wanting to treat the stage. Yousef now with a massive deficit, but not out of it yet, because if he gets like a gyro into an up tilt, I called it. Yeah, just like that, it's evened out, and to be fair, all Jezo needs right now is a grab. And there's the grab. I'm calling everything. Crazy. Oh, wait, I'm gonna need to lower my volume. It's not me. It's like coaching. Hold up. But to be fair, yeah, just kind of what I expected. Very back and forth neutral kills coming from again the safest moves instead of insane reads, and so on. I can see this being a very slow game, a very slow set. No problem in that. I think that Rob and Snake can be quite explosive characters at times in their own right, so no complaints from me. Danzo coming out, trying to fish for an approach, but Jezo not going to provide it. Jezo just hanging by the ledge, telling Yousef, okay, you can put down these tools, but I'm not going to approach you if I don't have to. And Yousef now gonna have to be the initiator, and I think he's understood that, because now, yeah, he's going for those aggressive tech chase reads, and oh, wow, I have no idea what just happened, but Yousef with an insane, aggressive option choice, capitalizing, I think, on Jezo's non-aggression disadvantage, and now looking at an even game. This is unpredictable. I don't know how this is gonna go, frankly. Both players have some form of read on each other. I mean, Jezo, like, oh, this is over, possibly. Side B? Dare? Oh, okay. Gonna mistime the dare, but okay, Jezo. I need to watch out for that C4 behind it, because that immediately limits his ledge options. They're coming out, refusing to trade with the nade. No cross up on the dash attack from Snake, so I don't think Yousef was just close enough to land that cross up. Hey, jab, maybe trying to just face him away and get that, just get more control on stage, and Yousef gonna get that in return. But right now he's at a deficit. But as we know, Snake can pull off insane things if he has those reads. Landing with Nair in last hit situations is a bit of a gamble. Yousef knows that he wants to play a bit more risky, getting those reads to seal the deal, because Yousef knows that by him playing safe, you'll want to approach him. And oh, yeah, the gyro touch going to give it in Jezo's favor, because as we all know, picking up gyro is a bit of a mini game itself. Still, good stuff coming up from Jezo, and that is game one.
Battle. Snake. Rob.
Yep, the Snake and the Rob, these guys, I don't believe have any other secondary, so these are definitely the characters we'll be seeing here.
1, go!
Here we are, game 2. Just a reminder, I am Gaia, Scrooge allegations, gay allegations, whatever you want to call me. That's Steve, and yeah, I'm just doing some calm stuff, just the vibes. Great community, always love coming down to the south. And yeah, so I'll be your commentator for the remainder of the set. Anyway, going back to the set though, yeah, I think Yousef has realized that Jezo isn't going to take aggressive options to disadvantage, and is now starting to capitalize on those retreating options. And so Jezo potentially having a bit of a back foot, and now is going to have to take more aggressive options to mix up Yousef. How did that connect? That was gross. Why is this connecting? Anyway, yeah, Snake has a massive hitbox on everything. But Jezo going to lose that first stock, and Yousef going to be sitting in a quite comfortable position for the next game. Oh, sorry, sleep deprivation kicking in, but that was a good read coming up. What? Did he just blow stuff up? You know what? Fair enough. Next up. Alright, oh, we got the custom gyro strings coming out. Not exactly true, but Yousef definitely has an idea of how to pressure with gyro at the angles that it sends at. So props to him on that. He definitely has the matchup experience and it's showing. Yousef, again, a very well-practiced player, knowing his item interactions with grenades. So I'm not honestly that surprised that he knows how to navigate gyro as well. Ooh, Jezo almost going to catch out that high recovery. And of course, because he caught out the high recovery, Yousef was going to go low, and Jezo caught onto that as well. And the roll! Impressive stuff coming out from Jezo right now. Okay, picking up that gyro with the dash attack, and now Jezo. Oh, that missed Nikita could be a problem. The tech coming out, and that might put you in a rough situation, but it doesn't matter because Yousef has the techs on deck. Avoiding that Nikita, but the air dodge. Not going to be, I guess, positioned correctly, and Jezo going to fall to his death. A very avoidable one, but still, not a massive deficit, so we could definitely bring it back. All it takes is a down throw after all. Here's the down throw. Yep, just like that. Last stop. And now we have the fantastic inside wings. What's up, man? Oh, there's no audio. There's no point. I'm just doing it. Really? Mine doesn't. I'll try. Maybe this one. Oh no, guys. This is game 2. Jezo's up a game. It's been really back and forth, to be fair. Oh, yeah. Anytime Yousef has gone high, it's been an insane risk, and Jezo's almost always capitalized off it. But he's forced to, because if you go grounded and you like go to the ledge, you then have to deal with gyro ledge traps. It's a lose-lose.
Like, there's only so many hero versus and wave bounce you can do to get you to the balance way. Most of the time, you drop something, like stick on the rolls, get another chance. Or yeah, as I said,
Stop the battle!
Down
Rob!
down there, all there.
Snake?
Yeah. I think that, I think, honestly, Rob handles, like, the disadvantage of most trappers incredibly well. I'm talking Steve, I'm talking Snake. I think the only exception is Pac-Man, and that's because, you know, he can bust out some weird trampoline key shenanigans. Yeah. Nope, to be fair, Yousef's defense game is really good. Probably the strongest I've seen today. So, yeah. That's the problem. I think Jezo, because he plays Rob, well, not only just because he plays Rob, but Rob has excellent long-range pressure. So, sorry, when Snake is, like, again, throwing out those nades and playing his game, Rob can play that just as well. And when he does initiate, Rob has the tools up close to deal with that just as well. What? Yeah. That was cheeky. But I like that. I like that. There's one thing I could give Yousef mad props for, is that when he does get that opening, he can get kills of the strangest situations. And he knows what to do in each of them. Absolutely. He knows those angles, he knows those situations, he knows when to bust on that Nikita, and he knows when you're gonna air dodge. Quite frankly, it has been a bit of the Jezo show today. And the minigame, yep. okay, guys, you always have to DI away from the direction that Rob's eyes are facing. So if he doesn't be up there like to the right, you face away, you DI away to the right, but yeah, to the right, not behind. Otherwise, you die like that. Anyways, yeah, that. My sleep deprivation's kicking in again, but you get what I mean. Anyway, last stock for Yousef. Honestly, winner side stock, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, yeah, Yousef gonna have to pull out a miracle. That Nikita, that's gonna be pretty rough because now Jezo gets to reset neutral, and we know how explosive he can be, and he knows how Yousef likes to approach. That's the problem. Yep, dashes are coming out, almost punished. Can he build the min? Can he win the mini game? It really was just a rough situation because Nick is a comeback character. If you're at a deficit like that, and even if you reset Jezo's next stock, you still need to trade with nades. That's a lot of your neutral, and so you'll be taking more damage. And Jezo will be at 30%, you're at 150, and like Rob has like so many kill moves that you're just stumped. But still, fantastic play from both. Oh wow, nice. Okay, that's understandable. Two great players. One is literally PGR.
Exactly.
Yeah. Absorb, yeah, makes sense. On the Jezo. Well, this is gonna be a great set, but it's Bayo Rob, and I'm sleep deprived, so I will not be watching this. I'll be playing some games.
Understandable. That's fine.
Thank you very much. Best of luck.
Start battle. Sephiroth. Rob.
Immediately I can see that set.
3, 2, 1, go! battle. Rob Sephiroth.
So, game 2. See if Jezo
3, 2, 1, go!
Jezo just killed him. Slide me off stage. Yeah. Out smash. See if tries to relatively even game after that. Amazing just see if he can respond. There, but WaveSmash is like hits with that jab. Not down. It's two. So anyways, but here's the thing. So hello, Greg, I'm stepping on dogs.
Hello, Mr. Insert Wings. I am just the letter B. I am jumping on mid-set, mid-game even, very unprofessionally. How's it going?
It's game 2, so
Mhm.
it's started with a 0 to death.
Okay.
Alvin basically responded with another one of his own at this point now.
So pretty standard top player fare.
Yeah,
And this is, I believe, winners finals.
winners finals game 2.
Winners finals, game 2. We are certainly getting into it here at Kremling's Cove. And okay, wow. So in our what kind of run me through our first game? Who kind of had the advantage most of the time? Do you think?
Most of the time it's out.
Yeah.
Alvin basically capitalized again his mistake because of me. He was basically counting him out of levels.
Yeah.
Rob just couldn't get in. He's like whenever you get down to just get that full. But that's happening.
Yeah. I was gonna say, and then we see a situation like this where Jezo is just struggling to get back to the stage. I'll kind of throw that one away a little bit, giving Jezo a second lease of life. We know that when Rob is holding that gyro, he becomes a very dangerous creature when you're at 0%. Yeah, still just trying to find these first few hits, but Al only needs one hit. There you go.
Al's been doing a lot of countering the gyro, especially
Hmm.
when it's just hanging on the edge. It's most of the time Rob's going to come in, down tilt, pick it up, throw it away.
Yeah.
But because of the massive hitbox on counter, even if it misses, it will just push the gyro
Mhm.
away. So it's a really good idea just to keep that gyro off so you can get into pressure ledge.
Start battle.
Yeah, but wear it like this. Wear it like this. It's a lot easier. Then you can have the mic in front of your face. Yeah, there we go. Mic etiquette aside, we are getting in to game number 3. Al Babies against Jezo. It is 2-0 to Al Babies right now. And this is kind of the thing. I think we can kind of expect this from this matchup. Rob obviously being a very strong character in the game in general. But Sephiroth just having this kind of big range that makes it really hard for Rob to deal with. Obviously, Rob kind of likes playing the mid-range where he can threaten with gyro and his really good frame data simultaneously. But Sephiroth covers that entire range with his gigantic sword. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Wow. He really did almost die at like 90. That's crazy. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, no counter needed on that one. Just spin the arms and take that stock away. There we go. It's Jezo getting a stock on the board. And this is looking pretty close, honestly. Yeah, it definitely is. And it's kind of just a case of learning how to weave his way around these big disjoints. Like we saw with that forward tilt, kind of just jumping into Sephiroth doesn't always work. You end up getting held on for it. So it is a case of just kind of finding your way up and over or down and under. as it may be. Yeah. Yeah, get past these boosters, says Rob as he sends Sephiroth back down into the blast zone. And now just kind of stalling out some time. Jezo going up into the air, not letting Al know when he's going to land. And there we go, a big up air coming out from Jezo. And there we go, Al fighting his way back. Jezo sitting at 160%. Not an easy deficit, but how is Al going to take the stock? There it is. Yeah, absolutely. Even Rob players getting messed up by Rob Gyro sometimes. It happens to the best of us. But what is happening to the very best of us right now? Al Baby is getting hit by Rob Upper. But now sending Jezo back off stage. The back air coming out from Al, sending him so far to the close to the blast zone. And he can go super low as well, as we saw just then. That extra jump coming in super useful with the movement. Al now just shaking Jezo up. And he misses the forward smash, but that's fine because he just does the second one. There you go, baby. Start as you mean to go on, I guess. And there it is. Al Babies is now going to be sitting in winner's side of Grand Finals with Jezo going down to losers finals.
So far to note, the entirety of ours' run has been a 3-0.
Yeah.
And he probably continued that into Grands.
Pretty standard, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
Pretty standard.
Oh no, Galata got one
Yeah,
game.
Galata got one game. Yes, they did.
But Pikachu Sephiroth is not amazing match.
Yeah, that doesn't sound super fun. No.
Try and hit the small rat with a baseball bat.
Yeah. Pretty much. And so I don't know if all of top 8 is decided now, if all the rounds are done.
Let me have a look.
On the loser side. Oh. A few games go on. An amateur bracket is going to be starting up soon enough.
I think it's mostly friendlies, although it does mean that there's Guilty Kiss Drive going off in the corner.
Let's go Strive. We got Strive people here. We got everybody here.
I think there's still a couple of top 8 matches going at the moment, but so far in running for top 8 is Super, Toku, Minion, Boeing, and everybody else that we've seen in winners so far.
Yeah. Yep, a lot of great players. And yeah, we'll just be waiting on our next sets in a second. Seeing who we've got here. But yeah, we've had a lot of great sets today.
Yeah.
A lot of different players coming out. It's great to see everyone kind of here at Kremling's Cove down in Portsmouth. We have all had a very fun day, I'm sure.
Yeah, so we're waiting. Boeing and MFH are currently playing. We're waiting probably Super Toku, I would say, if they're not already.
Yeah, I think Bonig and Minion are already playing, so it'll be Super and Tokyo, I think.
Yeah.
They were told to play, they simply weren't listening.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Right.
This is Smashy Bros.
So it's going to be Young Link versus Sora.
That is correct, yeah. Yeah. Certainly a weird matchup. I feel like most Sora matchups kind of are. We don't see the character very
so
long.
far beat me 3-0 in losers, so like as it's kind of hoping for the Young Link.
Nah, see, I just lost to Toku for 9th, so I'm very much on the side of Super on this one. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you hate about Sora?
For me, it's just the floatiness.
Yeah.
I don't mind the fact that you can just sort of like spam aerials on your shield, but it's the fact that he's so floaty enough that if he does land one, most of your outer shield options might not hit, if not at all.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing about him is kind of like whenever you hit like the forward air or the neutral air on the shield, you kind of get that little bounce.
Yes.
And so Soras can use that to kind of drift in or drift out.
Yeah.
Which means, so say if you're whatever Cloud and you want to do your up B straight upwards, if they drift out, it's missing.
Yeah, it's not going to hit. However, it will probably give Toku a little bit of trouble with how tight kill confirms are for Young Link, and just being able to have to have an extra little mini game of you've got to read this DI right. If you don't, you're just going to miss and get punished by maybe falling up there and just die.
Yeah, exactly. It can be a tough one, especially given that Young Link is not the heaviest character in the game. Sora's like up air and stuff. Deals a ton of damage and is just going to send you all the way up there. So a little player thing about these two players. They are quite possibly the two tiltiest players in Smash Bros ever. Both of these two, Super and Toku. 100% will tilt at anything.
So this is going to be dramatic.
Well, this is kind of the thing. It's really a case of which character makes more people angry, Sora or Youngling? I'm thinking Youngling. Youngling is a very tilting character to play against because you get peppered by a billion arrows and boomerangs that cover your jump, and then you get comboed to a billion%.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, that's about how Youngling goes. I mean, sometimes, but also you get hit by like arrow nair at like 100 at the ledge and you die. So, so a lot of the time he does. The interesting thing about Youngling's heal power is he has confirms from like 90 to like 180%.
This is whether or not we fight.
Exactly, yeah. Like at low percent, it's the down to the up B. Then you kind of got arrows into up airs and other such things. Exactly, yeah. Kind of like after that 110, 120% range, that's when the projectiles really start confirming into them. But as well.